Hi guys, it's me
And me.
and we're back. Today we're gonna make a smoothie.
Just like we promised. And we're gonna make a chocolate smoothie. This one's gonna be more reasonable than last one. We're not blending random things together. We're blending real things together. Draw random. Come on.
Okay. So we're gonna get a big bowl like last time. Or coffee size. And then first we're gonna add like 2 shakes of Hershey's Cocoa Powder. Next, we're gonna add like
one to 2 handfuls of fondue chips.
This is not what you don't need to.
We're doing these 2 because we really like chocolate, so.
Look at this stuff. Delish. You can just do this, I think. Or no, that doesn't work. Yummy.
Delicious. Now, we're gonna mash it up with a spoon. It'd be a lot more better if we had put this in the grinder before we put it in.
Just here.
No, we're making a smoothie this time. Or a milkshake, whichever one you want to call it.
Woo!
Oh well, we'll mash it up later.
Okay, once that's done,
Once that's done,
we're gonna add some vanilla extract.
but it's very, very little. Remember, look at all these. Only pour for like 1 second, a tiny bit. It comes out really, really
No,
fast.
you can do a little.
About 1 cupful.
A little less than 1. Get behind the camera so I can see.
About a little less than 1 cupful. Very careful with it.
Yeah.
Comes out really, really fast.
A little more could be okay. Not too much. Okay.
Okay, that's enough. Now we're gonna pour it in.
Like a quarter of
It's very little, so don't think it's not enough.
and now we're gonna add some marshmallow
So
cream. 2 spoonfuls of
1 spoonful, very large. I know. If you can't eat gelatin that's in here, they make some that doesn't have any gelatin or
You can
big
go to
fat in
the
it.
store and get any.
So we're using a kind of that. See,
It's Kraft.
see, you can see this K in the corner here. That means it doesn't have any gelatin, so it's safe for people who can't eat gelatin.
Look at all that delicious stuff.
And now, the best part, once you've gotten all you can off, you get to lick the spoon.
Delicious.
Next, we have to add milk. Milk is very important. Where is it? Okay, it's really hard to get this milk open. So sorry. Taking a long time. You got marshmallow all over your face. And come on, milk.
Okay, so you want to add like 2
2 or 3 cups of milk.
like 4 or 3 times. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
No, add 1 more cup.
And if you want a lot for like 10 people, you have to add like around 10 cups.
But for now, we're only going to add 2. Okay.
And if you want more of the marshmallow texture, you can add more. This, but we're not going to do. Next, we're going to add some yogurt. I know it might sound weird, but we always eat yogurt.
It's good.
Real good.
adds in that yogurt. It's gonna splash a lot, so be careful. If you want, you can add the yogurt first before the milk.
And for this project, you don't really need an adult, but it'll be good to have an adult because no fire or stoves or
So now I'm adding some Kool-Aid.
We prefer you have
The blue kind, because the yogurt we're using is green, so it'll go together. And that'll be really weird.
After that, we're gonna get a not use spoon,
Not the spoon you lick, unless you're the only one eating it.
and we're gonna get it and mix it.
Careful the marshmallow bits.
Yep.
It's gonna be really sticky. So mix it all together. Make sure to get that Kool-Aid all dissolved.
I'll make sure the camera can see it. Stick it out. Okay, I can't see anything at all.
Okay, I'll move back. See, I'll show you the finished product later. Right now, I'm just stirring it. Now the milk may look a little greenish and really bad. Okay, so this might not taste very good.
I can expect to, but
You don't expect to, because of course it's the first time. Maybe a little bit more vanilla extract if you want to. Or maybe a few more pumpkin chips. Maybe a pinch more of Hershey's. You can add more ingredients if you want to, if it's not to your liking. But the thing is, when you do the Hershey stuff, you gotta make sure to be careful, or it'll smear all over your fingers like it did with mine. I just a tiny bit more vanilla. I'm gonna have to wash my hand after this.
and after that you get a spoon again and just mix it. So make sure your marshmallows get into your plate. So it's not a big chunk and it's like matched up with it and it's not good.
If you need to, you can blend it in a blender, but I don't think we'll need to do that.
Because we're going to make it a smoothie. But if you want to make it a little more creamy, a little more milk,
Not too much. You can mix it really, really well. If you want to, we're not going to put it in the blender, but if we still had the blender out, we would do it with the blender. But since we don't have it and there's no time to shake it out, we're not going to do that.
so let's take a look at our awesome smoothie.
It might not look so appetizing now, but at the end it will. Oh, it's just really hard to do.
Delish, right?
Look at it. It doesn't look so delicious. Ew, right? Whatever. It'll look better eventually. Hopefully. Now I'm gonna mix some more.
Make sure all of the
Every single marshmallow bit is mixed in really well, or it'll turn out really disgusting.
and lumpy. You don't want
A lumpy smoothie, do you?
no, you don't.
Ooh, headshot.
Yeah.
If you want, you can add some mint to it because of chocolate overflow. But ours, we're not gonna. We just
Have
because-
it. Yeah.
Otherwise, we would. You might want to add some spices. You might want to add some spices. I have a whole cabinet here. Maybe some cinnamon. But my cinnamon is in sticks. Oh no, this isn't. Okay, then.
So cinnamon will be a good.
Don't use too much.
Only like half a spoonful. Not too much. Yeah, that's cinnamon you need. If you really like cinnamon, I love a tad more.
And if you like ginger, put it in, but we're not gonna.
Yeah, because we're not really good. It smells so good right now. Okay,
It looks very blue, like dreary and black.
we don't need to show it now. We'll show it at the end.
But still.
Just because. Isn't it gross? Right. I
Yeah,
know.
really gross. And if you want the chocolatey texture look, you add a little more.
Not a lot. lot. Make sure you don't put too much, because otherwise it'll taste way too chocolatey. Okay, make sure there are no lumps. Don't overstir. Overstirring would result really bad.
And make sure all the cocoa bits are not like those kind of rough. You want it to be cocoa. And if it's too hard for you to do the marshmallows, at least it's a little dissolved.
So the marshmallows, you can blend it if it's not good enough. But we're going to just keep ours this way. Okay, so ours, make sure not to make it too bubbly.
Bubbly is never good.
Okay, and make sure most of your fondue chips are all mashed up. If you need to, you can grind them before you put them in. If you don't want it, you don't have to.
But the best is little bits of chocolate and it makes it taste really good.
Yeah. Not like huge whole fondue chips. Make sure you get an okay from your parents before making these.
If you don't, we'll be very disappointed in you guys.
So will your parents.
Very.
Yeah.
Just make sure you have someone at home.
Okay, I'm gonna taste it. You don't like it, do you? You shouldn't have added the Kool-Aid. You added. Sorry.
Okay. Well,
I told you not to add. If you don't want it, don't add Kool-Aid.
if you already did, I'm really sorry we told you to.
Yeah, and the Kool-Aid, first put it in water to make it real Kool-Aid, and then put it in.
Or if you don't want to, don't do it. And if you want to, do it.
Now we might blend this actually.
Yeah. And if you think we're really bad food makers, we're
still in elementary school, so don't blame us.
and we're meant to make it taste bad. Well,
Yeah, it's our job, so. Okay. Now I'm gonna get the blender back out. Lots of sugar. If you want it sweet, add many pinches of sugar.
If you're a sweet tooth, add as much as sugar you want.
But make sure the sugar always can settle on the bottom. We have a big, huge sweet tooth. Never mind. I found it all. Not ice cream. We might do that.
Do you have it? Okay, but you might want to add the ice cream while you're blending it to give it more taste.
We're not really sure if this will give more taste, but just do it.
And get any kind of ice cream you want. You can put in some yogurt too. Make sure it's
Chocolate flavor. We're gonna add some chocolate.
If your yogurt is totally frozen, do not put anything. Make sure the ice cream you put in is chocolate to go smooth.
Yeah. If you want it, you can add some yogurt, but we're not gonna because ours is all frozen.
And some a little more
Milk. Just about something now. Okay, now we're gonna put on the lid. And then you can mix it, whatever kind of mixing you want. It doesn't really matter. This is always it's well mixed together and it doesn't squirt out. Okay. First I have to plug in. So I'm gonna do that.
We have those gloves for you.
First, you're gonna press in chop.
First I turn it up. No, it doesn't really matter how you do it. We spilled majorly, okay? So be careful to keep your lid. Oh my gosh, look at me, I'm covered in it. Ew. Okay, sorry we majorly messed up. Okay, so just to make sure it is, and it'll probably taste really bad, but that's okay. Just keep it well.
Sorry.
Keep on going. Sorry.